Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of a brand new series on my channel, which will be known as Swavo's Showcases. And for the first episode, we have behind me my first proper legendary weapon creation, which is the Molten Staff over here. You can see the model, but you can also see if I hold it in my offhand, this is what it looks like. Now you might instantly notice that there's some sort of halo forming above me, but I'll get to that as we go ahead and first look at what the weapon actually does, and then I'll go ahead and explain the recipe and everything else and do showcases. This weapon has two kind of main aspects. First, if you hold this weapon, you will receive a halo above your head. The halo will slowly transform from a red halo to an orange halo to a yellow halo and finally a white halo. This takes around 10 seconds in total. It's not super long, but you have to keep holding the weapon for 10 seconds straight, which if you're mid-fight could be kind of hard if you have to cobweb, water, etc. So that's kind of the main downside of the weapon. And the main aim is to reach the white halo stage because that will basically buff your ability. And the ability is when you shift right click, you shoot explosive magma, which you'll see what that looks like in a minute. Having a white halo will make the magma condense into one singular powerful magma block, which does an absolute crap ton of damage. Whilst any other halo will just do the normal ability, which just shoots 3 smaller magma blocks. They still pack a decent amount of damage, but it's nowhere near doing the same amount of damage as the white halo mode. And I don't know if you guys can see that on the video because the quality might be kind of bad, but it does say at the bottom 45-second cooldown for the white halo ability and 30-second cooldown for the normal ability. And it also does 7 attack damage and 1 attack speed. So it's not designed to be used as a main weapon, but if you just crafted it and you don't have a sword, it is a weapon you could use if worse comes to worse. However, this weapon is not enchantable. You might be able to read at the bottom that it is actually a warped fungus on a stick, so do not try and enchant this warped fungus. Now, to go ahead and craft this weapon, we see the main components of the recipe involve 16 blaze rods in total, 64 magma blocks, 8 golden apples, 2 netherite scrap, and we actually see 4 TNT involved, which might be the hardest. I mean, 2 netherite scrap isn't going to be that hard in the nether. It's not like you need a netherite ingot. 4 TNT is kind of the main recipe. Everything else is quite easy to get in the nether. It's just the TNT that's quite hard. But as demonstrated by this arrow here, it will form this molten staff, which I'll show again, but it looks like this in my offhand. The weapon used to be bigger, and then I made it a lot smaller. I don't know if I should make it bigger again, because it does actually look kind of small. And as you just heard by that beacon activation sound, I have actually got my white halo on. So if I was to shift right click, I would absolutely blow the hell out of this place. So before I show off the abilities, let's go ahead and find somewhere safe to do it. And by somewhere safe, I mean I've chosen a random hill. But this is a great example because we can actually see what happened. So if I hold this out before my halo turns white and shift right click, we see that it will go ahead and launch 3 magma blocks. As you see, the one on the left kind of got clipped on the mountain, but the other 2 landed like they were supposed to, and we see a minor explosion has been created. Now going down here, I've just spawned some cows in so we can do some target practice, but we do see that the blocks do actually end up dropping. But if I spawn in some cows to be victims and we go straight back on up here, as long as I can hit my shot, we should see... Oh, I've just hit myself. We should see, as long as I can hit my shot, that the cows will go ahead and take damage, and I missed every single shot. Take 2. We go ahead and see that the cow will take damage and it will get set on fire. I forgot to say that this weapon sets anything on fire. It also has passive fire aspect, like so. I mean, I just killed that mob. But it is equivalent to having fire aspect 2 on a weapon. I guess that is another passive ability that comes with this weapon. But nonetheless, that is just the kind of minor explosion. You guys really want to see the white halo explosion. And hopefully I don't blow myself up. But if I go ahead and shift right click, I now have a white halo after waiting for 10 seconds. We go ahead and see that that is a very big magma, and it creates a huge explosion dealing immense damage. If I go ahead and test out the damages on myself, I am in Prot 2, Prot 3, Prot 2, so I am actually, a pretty tanky player. We see the normal ability does around 3 hearts. I mean, it does launch you really high, but that's just because I was right below it. We even see if I'm just slightly to the side, yeah, it barely launches you. I mean, if I do like right here, I guess it launches me a bit. But now, taking a look at the damage from the super magma block, this is going to be a lot more. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That was around 7 hearts. I want to say is the maximum I've seen in this armor. Very crazy damage. I mean, if you're halfway through a fight and you even drop below 7 hearts, that's going to one-tap you. Obviously, that was a direct hit. But I mean, I can just go ahead and quickly test out what would happen if I was in full prot 1 with it one shot. Okay, I have the white halo and my cooldown is up, so we're going to see I am in full unenchanted armor with this one shot. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy amount of damage, so you don't want to get caught out being unenchanted. And I've got my ability again, I'm in prot 1 now, and will this one shot it might. There we go, that did put me on half a heart, but I burned to death in the sky. So, it's basically a one tap if you're in full P1 or lower. So, watch out around this weapon. But yeah, that is about all there is for the Molten Staff. To go over again, it shoots explosive magma blocks. As we saw, it also has passive fire aspect. So, not a particularly hard weapon to go ahead and craft. This is the recipe, and this is what it looks like. And to see the true power of the Molten Staff, I'm going to be entering in a 1v1 now, which you'll see in a second, to really see if this weapon can carry me to a victory in a 1v1. So yeah, let's go ahead and play that clip. Okay guys, and we're now here with Thomas to do the fight. Okay Thomas, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, damn.
How's the damage looking on that?
3 hearts, bro.
Okay, that's deep. That's good. That's good. That's about what I wanted to.
That's not even fully charged yet.
Yeah.
CG.
Yeah, set on fire there, mate.
Shit, look at your HP there. Oh god.
Oh my god, I messed it up again. I keep forgetting whether or not I'm charged or not. But I guess I can look in F5 to look at.
You hold it. Oh god. Like, we could drop in.
Oh my god! 1 heart!
I
was just dropped.
How much gas you got?
I've already munched through like half of them.
I want 12. Oh my god!
Oh. GG's.
GG, what the fuck?
Okay, and now we're going to do the fight where we both have the Molten Staff. So let's go ahead and fight. Both practicing to use our abilities. Oh, what's the damage on that? Nice one, mate. That's getting included in, bro. GG, fight over.
Yeah, no,
okay, quick rematch. Okay, good job.
I did so much damage.
I'm gonna use the special ability on me. I'm gonna freak out.
I did more damage than it did to me.
Oh. Good night, Thomas.
Good night, Swavo.
Oh, crap.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Half a heart, half a heart.
Whoa!
Oh, I'm gonna get kicked. Oh. Oh, you want to take a shot at me? You want to take a shot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on.
Well, I shot it just... I keep shooting it just before my halo kicks in. W web, W web.
You're gonna regret punching that steak. I guess, bro. Bro. Activity.
And that is about it for this showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed. But before, I fully say goodbye, I have made 2 tweaks to the weapon that I want to show you. First of all, the cooldown for the normal mode is now 20 seconds rather than 30. And secondly, previously, right, if I go ahead and shoot my ability off, you see right now that I currently have a cooldown over here. Previously, what would happen is that when I hold the weapon, I would get my halo even if I had a cooldown. But now you have to wait until your cooldown is up to go ahead and receive your halo. But yeah, that is about it for the 2 tweaks I've changed. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this showcase. Let me know what I can do better on the showcasing part, and also, okay, that's just a bit rude. And also what you guys think of the legendary and the recipe and just everything. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments. That is it for my first showcase. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll go and see you in the next one. Bye bye.